When we're practicing how to connect letters, one of the things that we're doing is actually going to be somewhat unseen. And this is where some people struggle with this because it's a little bit harder to see. So for connecting for the word hello, we have our H that starts and then juts out to the right. Okay, so my H is ending with that right motion up. This is where my E starts, and I actually just draw right over that little exit point, so now you can't even see it anymore. I've covered it up. That becomes my E. For hello, this little exit stroke out becomes the place where I start my L, so now it's completely covered up. And this becomes my place where I start my other L, and now I have a place to cover up for that extra O. So as I'm moving quickly, as somebody who has a little more practice, it's a little harder to notice. But if I go really slow, it's a little bit easier to see. So again, these are the places where I've ended one letter and moved into the next. There's no hard and fast rule. Sometimes, depending on the style that you want to use, sometimes you're going to leave letters unconnected as a style choice. So that might look like this. I've left those disconnected or not connected. Another example might be if I'm doing a capital and writing the name Kenzie. There are a couple of places where I've connected and some places where I've left these letters disconnected. I left this letter disconnected because I wanted to do this little flourish at the bottom of the K. And then here I had K, then E into N are connected. Because Z is kind of a funky letter and I wanted to make a little bit of a balance between that cursive and just the regular plain handwriting Z, just as a stylistic choice. I've separated the Z and then I've connected the I and the E. So that might also be if I'm doing a swirly alphabet, I choose to disconnect that H and then the E and the Y. So that's just one thing to think about, is you don't always have to connect everything.